Hey everyone, welcome to the Anime Kingdom discussion and review. This one is on episode 2 of Fairy Tail Zero, and we delve more into this. This is, of course, last time we ended at a part where it's 7 years later from what happened, and just like I thought, from what we've seen in this episode, they don't solidify that that's what's going on, but I'm pretty sure that Zeta did die on that day, and this is just Mavis's. She's just kind of like an imaginary friend in a way. Because the first part that got me thinking that was you see Mavis, and you see on the thing Mavis 13 years old. Right after that you see Zeta, there's no age. That's the first thing. Then after, they go to the library, they are cleaning up and everything, and Zeta is just commanding her, telling her where to move the stuff, but not helping, not touching anything. That's another thing that's weird, right? And you gotta admit, Mavis is just completely cute, going around helping out and stuff, clean the area. But of course a little weird because obviously, the traumatic event that happened, it makes sense that this would happen, that she would do that, because she's been alone for 7 years. So I can see this thing kind of happening, and then even after, throughout the episode, Zeta is never there. She's always hiding during the whole game, which, holy crap, was completely hilarious between her and Yuri. Was just like, I was just laughing. She just completely outplayed Yuri. Like, he thought, I got this in the bag, and it made sense, his theories of what, being a home advantage is actually not a good thing for this game, because he can see everything and figure out, what's the problem. It was so funny when he started the game and he was like, he was gonna say, you're a bird lover because there's a bird there, and he was like, you're a bird, and she's like, wrong. She didn't let him finish because, like, I'm not a bird, I'm a human, so you're wrong. Of course, she does let him restart the whole thing. They redo it and everything. And this is why she's a tactician. She's like super smart, the fairy tactician. You blink 57 times, and she has this cute face, not blinking, and started to tear up. I was just like, oh, Yuri, you just got outplayed, man. It was just so cute and funny, this episode. It was good to see, like, the connections on how they meet. Each of them are going to meet. They'll probably have a next episode, probably not just Yuri, it'll probably be one of the other two. We'll see. But yeah, and even at the end, when she decides that she wants to go with them, for this treasure, to get it back to the island. But in reality, it seems more like she wants to go on an adventure. She wants to leave the island. She's been stuck there for 7 years, But yeah, another thing is that Yuri was kind of like, huh? Who's Zeta? He was acting like there was no one there. And he's like, oh, instead of asking, oh, how old are you, Zeta? He's like, oh, how old is she? She asked the question. He asked Mavis the question. So it's obviously she's not there. And he was like, like the sweat drop, like, huh? What the heck? So yeah, I'm pretty sure she's not there. I mean, I'm pretty sure we all know that she's not real. She's like an imaginary friend, but it's pretty interesting to see how this will develop, how other people will react to this, the other two will react to this, and how situations will go on for if she, like, ends up like, Zeta, help, or do this, and she can't do anything because she's not real. So that'll be pretty interesting to see that aspect. And it will also be interesting to see her connections and relationships start to grow with the others. And it was also another big thing that was at the end of this episode was Yuri saying he was glad, that at first she's coming to the adventure, but if he never invited her on to this adventure, going to on this journey, then something would have never happened to her. And because he was like, my heart hurts, or something that aches because of something that happened. So I'm guessing whatever happened is very traumatic, and I can't wait for that episode to see. Like, I always love Fairy Tail, and they also really do a good job of having these dramatic scenes and these certain dramatic moments, and I can't wait to see what is going on, what's going to happen to Mavis, because she's a really interesting character, and I love the fact that they put in this Fairy Tail Zero and is having this, what happened to Fairy Tail, the beginning and everything, how it begun, what happened to Mavis, how all this started, how has Mavis turned into, kind of a ghost thing. She's still alive, only the Fairy Tail members can see her, kind of thing. It'll be pretty interesting to see all of those connect to our main storyline, and also to see where Zedif comes in as well, learn more about him and his the past with Mavis. So that would be pretty interesting. But yeah, that's really all I gotta say, guys. Good episode. Completely, it was like super funny. It was awesome seeing the connections between everyone. Also interesting to see the little things with Zeta, figuring out that she's not real and everything, and seeing how this adventure starts to begin, and in hopes of seeing what everything happens, seeing things start to slowly connect into place, and then till we get to the point where we're like, oh, so this is how this happened, this is how this happened, that's what happened, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this Anime Kingdom discussion and review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything I'm missing you want to talk about, comment below as well. And until next time, guys, see ya.